Chase your calling now before it is too late. It's the title for today's video. As I am out here in El Salvador, the sun is shining. It's the morning time. It's maybe like 9 in the morning, and I feel called to speak about this, about how if you don't chase your calling right now, like this very moment, it's going to be too late. And too late, that sounds like I'm almost instilling this fear of gotta start now because something's gonna happen. But really, you need to understand that if you have a calling, it's there for a reason. Like, the timing is there for a reason. Okay, hear me out. When you don't act on inspiration immediately or in this, with this window, it goes by. People say it's almost like people call it the muse of like ideas and like angels and goddesses that essentially provide you with inspiration and idea and different things to act upon. Some people think that these ideas, if you don't act on them, they get passed off to other people in the ether, like in the quantum field, in the spiritual realm, and in metaphysics, just something in the non-physical, that if you don't act on what you're given right now, whether it's a vision to paint, whether it's a vision to build a business, then it will go away. It doesn't stay forever. It's finite. It's not something where you're able to act on something in a year from now, or maybe even a few months from now, maybe even a week from now. Sometimes ideas I have for videos like this, in a few days later, I may remember that idea, but it's not quite the same. It doesn't hold the same substance. I'm beginning to realize that more and more and more. I think that's also a great incentive to just go after it right now, to create now and do what feels right. The reason why people are able to create and build things so effortlessly is not just because of the systems and the different tactics they've done with social media or whatever it may be, but it's because they've mastered their energy, a lot of these people, and they've mastered this idea of, okay, when it feels right, I'm going to do it. And it actually is effortless for them because their skill they have pat down. Like they are very talented individuals, I'm sure, with whatever they're doing. But more importantly, they're just like acting on a whim, basically. They're just doing what feels right. They're creating what feels right, and they're not creating for other people. They're just focusing on their own energy, their own intuition. I'm out here, like I said, in El Salvador. I'm not here because I was on social media and seeing everything about El Salvador, or watching all these videos, or everyone telling me to come here, or friends here, or family here. None of those reasons. People are asking me, hey Jared, like, why are you going to El Salvador? What's there to do there? Why not go to Mexico? Why not go to places that are a little bit more known, a little bit more touristy, a little bit more safe, a little bit more comfortable, a little bit more of a less language barrier, whatever it may be? And I sat there and I told them, I'm like, why not? Why shouldn't I not go? You know what I mean? We always need all these reasons to go, but when there's no reason not to go, you don't need all the reasons to go. I mean, I could give you reasons why I want to go. The beach, people, environment, etc. But it was really just sheer inspiration, or sheer inspiration, and just like intuition, I should say. It's more intuition. Like, I knew somebody who I never met personally, but online, who was out here, and spoke to him, very like-minded, into similar things that I am, and just, I guess sometimes you get pulled in these directions like a compass, like a compass. Sometimes you're told to go west, sometimes you're told to go south, north, east, whatever it may be, and it's very important you listen. There's this trend I saw on social media. It's funny mentioning a trend because I don't really keep up with a lot of them, but I saw one, and it was, maybe you've seen this before, but it's about how people make videos being like, how does it go again? It's like your past self will, I forget how it exactly goes. It's like your past self will tell you to go here, and it's very important that you listen. Something like that. Or like, you know, a version of you will tell you to go to El Salvador, let's say, and it's very important you listen to that voice. And I like that actually, because you're gonna always have a voice, no matter what. We have many voices, but we only have one intuition. We only have one compass, you could say. So when you're told to go somewhere, to do something, to start something, to create something, you have that one voice and you have that one decision to make. There's no other decisions to make within that one topic, idea. Like, you know, environment wise, okay, there's that one gut feeling, you know, and this comes with practice to understand what even is my gut feeling. Am I connected with that feeling? Is it just a voice from someone else, or is it something that's truly coming from the depths of my soul? So for me, you know, environment wise, El Salvador was the place. Now, does that mean I'm going to stay here for a long time? Does that mean I'm going to commit myself to being here and doing all kinds of things? No. I'll be honest, I only have the next 5 days or 4 days booked accommodation wise, and then we're gonna go with that. I'm probably gonna stay here a bit longer, but again, I'm not tied to anything. Just like you can't be tied to a business plan. Have a plan. Be very structured, be very disciplined, and very put together with your vision. But at the end of the day, save the room for spontaneity, for flow, for just being in the moment. So anyways, the message of this video, shorter one, is really just to listen to your voice. Is really to listen to whatever it is you want to label it, honestly, as what's calling you. We all can feel it. We don't need to even label it, to be honest, because it's a lot more than just a word, it's a feeling. And it's beginning of February right now, meaning we only have less than 2 weeks until a new season is among us in Chinese astrology. And that's, honestly, I should have mentioned this more in the video. I think I'll make a separate video just talking about this on the fire horse, which is the sign of the next year for 2026 from February 17th. For those 12 months afterwards. It's also a start of a new cycle in numerology, which is a whole other area, but it's basically a 1 year, actually right now, technically 2026, it's a 1 year. 2 + 2 + 6 = 10, 1 + 0 = 1. That's how it works in numerology. It's a 1 cycle. And the last year, 2025, was a 9 year, right? 2 + 2 + 5. And in numerology, they restart from 1 to 9. So now we're technically entering a whole new phase. Also, Chinese astrology tells us that we're also entering a whole new cycle there. A lot of new cycles are forming. The point of this is that you have to be able to reinvent yourself now. That's why I'm saying these things do expire, these things do end. So yeah, anyways, listen to your calling and it will serve you a lot. And I genuinely think if you understand that there always is, not pressure, but these things are scarce, they fade away, and the pain of regret is gonna crush your soul, I think. I mean, that sounds harsh, but regret, it adds up. It amounts to something big. Regret of not traveling to wherever, of not creating whatever. So now's the time. And I'd recommend looking a little bit more into Chinese astrology, because, you know, less than 2 weeks from now, it's a new cycle, it's a new year. And depending on your sign, depending on your energy, that will greatly affect you, either consciously or subconsciously. So look into it, and yeah, I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.